Ladies and gentlemen, only a few minutes, the most 10 minutes after I uploaded the last video warning Japan and the world that the first earthquake, the 6.5, was just a precursor. Within minutes of my warning and publishing of what was about to happen in Japan, that the earthquake was just a precursor and the worst was about to come, based upon the way that the revelation came concerning Japan. Within minutes, someone sent a comment to let us know that it has just happened. Isn't God awesome? God said in Amos 3 and verse 7, He will never cause man to suffer these major calamities without a warning, because God is a God of love. He's a God of mercy and grace. And I hope that we take these warnings and these effort by God to have grace and mercy upon man. Sometime June 23 last year, the Lord gave us a prophecy of major things beginning to happen after 9 months and 8 days. I'll put the link in the description so you can see. And we have seen at that time from June 23, 2015 to 2016, that timing works out to March 31, 2016 to April 1, somewhere there, and shortly thereafter, that things will change dramatically. And since this month started, since April 1, we have seen such dramatic things. It's now about 12 or 13 major or massive earthquakes or MEGAQUAKEs have happened in just the past 15 days, I mean, we've never seen anything like this. We see a satellite picture of the Nile River, I know, of course, connected to the satellite coloring, showing the Nile River, blood red. We see the Caribbean, the country of Guadeloupe on April 3, having snow, a tropical country in Guadeloupe. We see North Korea threatening the world, little North Korea with just about 20 odd million people threatening the world, threatening New York, threatening Washington, etc., etc. And these dramatic things have just begun to happen since April. But God is a God of grace and mercy and warning. And God told us that after 9 months and 8 days, since June 23 last year, that things would begin to change dramatically. The number 9 means judgment, completion. 9 months mean time of life. That means that something new begins to happen. 8 days, 9 months, 8 days. 8 days represents new beginning. So there's something unusual happening upon the earth. But it's very important for us to connect it to the preaching of the gospel. God says in Matthew 24 and verse 14 that in these last days, the gospel of the kingdom will be preached as a witness. Then shall the end come. And on April 2, we had our World Vision Day, where we seek to preach the gospel across the world, and many, many countries involved, over 200 countries involved in this major preaching. And the Lord gave us a revelation of the last thing. He gave us other revelations of a new thing, etc. Things have changed, people. The world is not like it was before. And it behooves all those who are not saved to come to the Lord, and those who are saved to seek to live a holy, pure life before God, and to live for Him, and to go forth and preach the gospel. We want to take this moment to invite you all to participate in the next World Vision Day. All believers, all Christian believers, to participate with us in the next World Vision Day, which is July 2, 2016. This is the last thing that God is doing upon the earth, where He's calling the body of Christ on one day, 1 hour, one voice, on one accord, on the highways and edges worldwide, to preach the coming of the Lord, because it is surely near. Not only will we preach and prophesy the coming of the Lord, but we'll preach and prophesy the signs of His coming. because the signs are there, the terrestrial signs, the sun, the moon, the stars, the asteroids, the meteors that are falling, the asteroids that are brushing nearby the earth, and so the Lord is calling upon us to enact or implement this last thing, the preaching of the gospel of Christ, the preaching of the gospel of the kingdom of Christ. And as we preach it, we prophesy the signs that God will allow to come upon the earth to move man to surrender their lives to Him and to serve Him. I want to thank you for viewing. God bless you.